Okay, I haven't watched every episode yet. I still have 6 or 7 to go. But there's some things that have been irking me about Fuller House. Now, yes, there's a history here, and they did do a very nice blend in the pilot. Um, a little heavy handed, but it was always a very heavy handed show. I really, you know, don't. I mean, I watched a lot of them back in, the day. Really have no idea because a lot of times I watched them in. You know what they used to actually have was called reruns on broadcast TV, which was something that sends weird signals through the air like evil magic, and they control your brain. Um, but we don't have that problem anymore because now we have fiber optic cable, which just keeps that signal right hidden in the wire. Anyways, the point being, one of my pet peeves, if you've seen any of these reviews before, is continuity of timeline. And yeah, I can't figure out this time. It's like, okay, season 2 starts the end of summer, which is ostensibly the beginning of school in the beginning of September. Although it could be August because teachers' unions really messed up everything. They started getting greedy, and everyone was going, but you only work like 7 months a year. You want to get paid for 12. And, stuff like that. Oh, we work so hard. We work 4 hours a day. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, kill the commie comments, and let's get back to the show. The show started in September. 4 episodes later, we're at the end of October. 2 more episodes, we're at Thanksgiving, and then 7 episodes to New Year's. And this is season 2. And there's no need. You do this whole. I mean, seriously? If you can't figure out a span for 13 episodes, then you don't deserve to be producing a TV series. It's like the old days, like Batman series, where basically every episode was an independent thing with no time flow, and everything was, you didn't really have any connectivity between episodes. And this is almost as bizarre as that. There's a couple threads that weave through. Okay, now that's the bad. The good is the acting, and of course their famous breaking the fourth wall. The eye contact with the audience and things like that. A lot of the old jokes, but they're trying to maneuver into something new. They're a little clumsy at that. As I did say, I did watch the original when it happened, which means I was much younger then. And I watched these children and, learning as they did their episodes. I mean, they're 5, 10, whatever years old when they started. And here they are now as competent adults, many years of doing other things. And I mean, okay, so Jodie, she can act. She gets the show done, and she looks relatively attractive. Um, the dancing, oh my god, the singing you get. I mean, as someone with a music history, I've heard singers sing on stage with no microphones, and then I've heard, with various engineers and producers, what it can sound like after it goes into a microphone and through a tape recorder and then back through an effects rack and then back into the thing and then back and back and back because you people seem to always, she doesn't sound like she did on the record. That's a bad recording. Well, it's, a live recording. I didn't spend 6 months re-editing and tweaking every note and compressing her voice and auto tuning and all that other stuff. Yeah, I mean seriously, it's either you Miley Cyrus it or you get off the stage and don't bring that sing. Don't bring that sing. I mean, yes, it sounds good after the producers get done with it. It doesn't look right. It doesn't sound right in the scene. And I listen with headphones, which gives me this, better stereo dynamic. Yeah, stick to acting. Um, Otherwise, it's a very enjoyable show. It's not too childish and not too adult. But I mean, basically, like I said, I think that 5-year-olds should be able to watch R-rated movies, but that's me, and that's my thinking when I was 5. Um, but this is a very well produced, obviously. With the exception of John Stamos, it's a very well produced show and very entertaining, family entertainment, and I highly recommend it.